Hello, everyone, and welcome. It's Shanna. I'm so glad you're here. Now, I had this little stamped image on this, I guess, rectangle piece of white laying in my craft space along with all my scraps and stuff. And as you know, I'm trying to blow things up, clean things up, get rid of scraps, and work on projects that I have that have just been laying around. So I'm going to color this up real quick and play some music, and we're going to put together a card with some other things that have been laying around my craft room. Okay, so I'm back. Actually, it's probably a couple weeks later. I have a different fingernail polish on. So here's my little collared gal, and I've got my Pink and Main card cut essential dies that are new that Kendra designed, and I have the scraps from the last time I used the dies for, I think, the live with KCC 15. And I've also got this pink panel that I have die cut the hello out of. And I've also embossed it with a kind of a trellis embossing folder. And I'm just going to use it. I die cut out the hello out of that before I embossed it. And I'm just going to lay some glue down on here, and we're going to lay this down as the first layer of our card base. And then we're going to use some of these essential pieces that are laying here that have been laying in a tray since I did that live, and we're going to get rid of some of those. So I'm making progress on using up the bits and pieces that are laying around my craft room, and I'm happy to say that. So I'm just going to get this lined up on the edge and trying to clean off any glue. I had a little drip there, and just find some pieces that I can work with. Now this piece here will be perfect to cover up where I die cut out that hello. And I had seen that piece laying there, so I knew that I could go ahead and die cut that hello out of there and be able to cover that up. So we'll just get this laid down on here, and then no one will know that I had cut my hello out of that panel. And I really love the soft hues of this pattern paper from Pink and Main. The pink and the green, I think, are just really pretty together. And I'm going to bring some more of these pieces in and try and use them up. I grabbed that square one, turned it on the diagonal, and I was thinking about laying her on that, and then maybe using, one of these banners or something to kind of use it up. And so I'm just kind of playing around with the pieces. And then I find this circle one, and I think she fits a little bit better on the circle, and I kind of like that pointed edge, almost like a, I don't know, like a starburst or something. I don't know. And I'm just playing around with the tags and trying to decide which ones I want to use and where I want to put them. But the goal is to, use as many of these pieces as I can on this card without overwhelming it, and just kind of getting some of these things out of my craft space. And I've got the piece that the circle was die cut out of, and I'm looking at that. And here I'm going to bring in this background for the hello. I did go ahead and die cut it out in some, I don't know, it's kind of a lime green or a real bright green color. I'm not sure. I think it is Pink and Main paper, but I'm not sure of the color of it. I had some scrap, and I was able to die cut the shadow out of that, and it matches the pattern paper perfectly. So this really was a super simple card because I had the essential dies, and I had the pieces already cut out from the essential dies and laying around, and I had the little girl stamped, the little twirling girl stamped and ready to color. So I basically had all the elements of the card just laying there. I just needed to throw them together. So that's what I'm doing now. And I actually had lost that stamp and die set for the twirling hippos, which is called My Heart Dances. My Heart Dance from Pink and Main. And I had the stamp and the coordinating dies, and they were in with my Pink and Main stuff, but I had slid them inside another Pink and Main sleeve, and so I didn't see they were in there. And I didn't find them until after I did fussy cut this gal out, which I did not need to do because I had a coordinating die. But I think I did okay with it. We're going to get it glued up and laid down on this circle panel, and this is going to be our focal point. And I think she's super cute. Very simple coloring, but lots of fun. And my glue press was clogged, so I was trying to get it unclogged. And we've got it going again, so we'll get her laid down on this circle die cut piece. And I'm just trying to decide what angle I want my plaid or pattern paper to go. So I turned it around a little bit there and angled it. And then I'll get her laid down and just figure out the placement of everything. I'm going to go ahead and get my hello laid down. I'm just going to glue it down. I think it'll be okay going across these two levels because we've got some embossing on that pink panel, and I think it'll help to level it out. And I don't know why I grabbed it with my tweezers like that. I couldn't lay it down like that, so I had to move my tweezers. And we'll get that laid down on there, and then we will bring in this. I'm going to go with this small banner. I didn't feel like it overwhelmed. I've got some junk on my tweezers I'm trying to get cleaned off of there. And I don't know why I grabbed it like that, because I can't get glue on all of it if I've got my tweezers on there. So we'll just get some glue on there, and we're just going to lay it down on that other panel just to add another little pop of that green and white. It certainly coordinates very well with the other pattern paper. I'll link all these materials in the description box below so you can check them out. That stamp set is super cute. I should have showed you that once I located it, but it was after the fact. So what I'll do is I'll take a picture of my card with the stamp set, and then we'll pop it in there at the end, and you can check out the other images that are with it. It is super, super cute. I have done another video on my channel with it. I think it was a Pink and Main Hop for KCC. So I'm going to lay 4 pieces of this real narrow foam tape down on there. That'll be fine, and then we'll pop this up and just add a little bit of dimension to our card. I'm actually watching Gina K's live September video right now, and so if it seems like I'm kind of poking around while I'm making this, it's because I am. We'll just get these pieces peeled off, and then we'll get it laid down. And then I certainly don't want to forget that I have some coordinating embellishments, enamel dots or whatever you want to call them, that I can add to this. So I'm just showing you the pieces that I have left. I don't know, it looks like, what is it, maybe 6 pieces left. So I'm going to take one and put it on the inside and just use it up. And this is the bigger banner. And we'll just lay this down on the inside and use it up. And then we'll go back to those enamel dots that I was talking about, and we'll get those laid down on the card. And that'll pretty much finish it up. So I hope everybody had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. I was quite busy. I had grandkids. And so today is actually Tuesday. And I, believe it or not, took a nap. I am not a napper. I've got 5 pieces left now. And I can still use these, so I'll lay them aside so I can use them for something else. I did a voiceover for another video, and I wanted to listen to the full voiceover before I uploaded it. So I thought I'll just go in and lay down on my bed and listen to the voiceover, and then maybe I'll take a nap. I'm not sure I heard the whole voiceover. So I went back later and just played it again just to make sure, because I'm pretty sure I fell asleep. I put myself to sleep. So, but I find crafting and watching crafting to be very relaxing. I watch a lot of friends' channels, and sometimes I do doze off because I just think it's very relaxing. So here's our finished card. I think she's super cute. I hope you like her. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.